because the night after Heat Wave, we saw the return of Rhea Ripley. Obviously, she was out for a couple months, I think since the night after Mania. And Liv Morgan has been on her revenge tour, beating Becky Lynch for the World Heavyweight title or the Women's World title, right? And kind of been closing in on Dom and helping Judgment Day with their specific accolades and things of that nature. And literally what felt like the climax of Liv and Dom. Liv got Dom to fold in the middle of the ring. You saw Rhea come out. I want to know, what impact does it have that Rhea Ripley is now back in WWE, back on Raw, arguably back inserted into the Women's World title picture?
Well, first of all, if it was me and she pulled up on me like that, if I was Dom, I would have just tried to kiss her hand. But I'm a fan. I'm a fan, respectfully. Uh, I think this works in the context of now it puts Dom over. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to put him over. It puts everybody over, but now adds to him. Like, as soon as that ended, he went into archives. That's what he does great. He's a hell of a marketer. And I'm not saying this because
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Dominic Mark. He was like, he put that Bill Clinton, I did not have sexual relations with that woman video. So the kid is really good at marketing. He put that up ASAP. So this just helps all three of them, but more so with Dom again because people keep talking about him more than ever. Like he
Mm-hmm.
still, you notice in the past couple of weeks or since his programming has been going on, he'll get them crazy boos, but more so he been getting pops now. So
Yeah.
it's showing him, potentially in the future being a baby face, which I think he can do both. When he first started out, obviously he was a baby face with his pops, but he was just
Yeah.
getting whooped on and that was it.
Yeah.
But I think him as a baby face in the future helps out a lot more.
I agree. I think that Dom, first of all, we cannot say that Dom is successful because of his dad anymore. He's deviated so far from the Mysterio identity that he is his own person. He is his own character, in my opinion. In addition to that, I feel like this positions Dom this positions Dom to be a better heel, because I feel like men in pro wrestling who present the perspective that they are desirable tend to be more hated. That's part of the reason why Eddie Guerrero was so hated when he first came into WWE. And you know what I mean? Like, he had this aura around him that he was a desirable man. And so I feel like when you have a Liv and a Rhea kind of fighting over Dom, it only positions Dom to be a better heel because it positions him as a more desirable man, because look who's around him. So I think that that's a very, very key thing. The second thing regarding that is, I don't think that Liv Morgan has ever been hotter as far as her popularity than she is right now. Um, this story is probably one of the best. I would position it right behind the Bloodline story. It's one of the best stories that we've seen out of WWE in the past couple years, because it's so fluid, it makes sense, and I feel like it positions her as a heel perfectly, kind of similar to Dom. It positions her as a heel to the point where you almost forgot how dominant Rhea Ripley was, because we've been so focused on how conniving Liv Morgan is. And then that puts into question, when they actually have that match for that world title, who is going to win? Because while Rhea may be more physically dominant, Liv, through her character work, has shown that she could be more strategic, that she can pick apart a group from the inside out, and that she can do certain things to throw off the balance of certain people and certain individuals. And I don't even know what's next. I don't know if Liv and Finn are going to be a thing, or Liv, Finn, and JD are going to be a thing, and they're going to break apart from Judgment Day. I don't know if I don't know. And I think that's one of the reasons why this is one of the best stories that we've seen. And then obviously with Rhea is one of WWE stars, and I think that people forget about that. People forget the star power that Rhea Ripley brings to Monday Night Raw. She is obviously an incredible wrestler, told incredible stories. She has had some really good moments. However, more importantly, in the public eye at least, she's a sex symbol. Bunch of women, same thing with Roman Reigns, right? There's a whole bunch of men and women that I know do not watch wrestling nor will watch wrestling, but they love them some Rhea Ripley. And now with the return of her to Monday Night Raw, you're going to get eyes on the product that probably would not have been there if she was not there. So I think that Rhea Ripley returning means business is booming for WWE, and it's right in time. We're in the middle of July. SummerSlam is on the horizon, and it looks like we're going to get some big matches. So I want to know how everybody else feels about Rhea Ripley returning to Monday Night Raw. However, we're going to be moving on. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the Culture 316 podcast. If you like what you saw, I'm going to do that again. Ready? 3, 2. Thank you guys so much for watching the Culture 316 podcast. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you guys can stay up to date with all upcoming videos and events pertaining to Culture 316.